Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, you guys. Oh, hey, how are you? Good to see you, Nadez. Hey, guys. Just leaving the gym. And I wanted to, hey, Brazilian Fit Tea. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I know it's Nadia. New York in the house. Hey, how you doing, Kyrie? Hey, Miss Hughes. Out of breath, I know. I know, but I feel better. Working and sweating is good for the soul. So, all right, this morning, guys, I want to shoot a quick video, have a conversation with you. Yes, I do feel better. Thank you for asking. I stayed in the bed all day yesterday, and that was good. Yes, why you always lying? Glad you're feeling better. Missed you in Miami. That's today's conversation, guys. Are you lying to yourself? Um, hey, Angela. So I want to have a quick conversation with you guys. Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I feel better. You know, your body will talk to you and tell you when to stop. And mine started a week ago and I wasn't listening. And then finally it shut me down. Um, it's Eddie Vegas. You content with yourself? Awesome. I can lie to others, but not to myself. Hey, Karina. All right, cool. So let me have a conversation with you guys really quick about are you lying to yourself? The thing about life, guys, is that as you mature in age and as you get more exposed to things in life, what happens is you start paying attention to what's going on the outside. Let me take this off. I don't know if the earpiece is going to give you the volume that you need. Can y'all hear me? Okay. All right. So first of all, if you're new here, I'm Nicole Cooper. I am an online business developer, showing people pretty much how to be who you were born to be and turn it into a business model. And so I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about, are you lying to yourself? And the reason why I'm bringing this conversation up is because yesterday I stayed in the bed all day, which was good. And I watched a bunch of YouTube videos. And most of the videos that I was watching was on millionaires and billionaires talking about their journey, right? And it was some giving advice, and it was really, really good content. But one of the things that J.K. Rowling said is she's learned not to try to be anything other than who she was, and that she had to become content with who she was. And I've just been listening to tons of podcasts. Just got off of Shailene Johnson's podcast where she was talking about purpose versus passion and all these different things, your gifts, and understanding who you are and who you were born to be. And I began to realize that so many of us lie to ourselves. So for example, one of the things that I know I'm good at is sales. But one of the things that I also know that I'm gifted in is teaching. I have the gift of teaching. And I actually have had people tell me, if you want to get paid like a teacher, then you go ahead and you be a teacher. But I've discovered I'm good at teaching, and there's a lot of income opportunities as a teacher. And I can't dishonor that gift of teaching because someone else's opinion says that. I've also had people criticize just a lot of different things, right? And sometimes when people give you criticism, what we do is we tend to tell ourselves, nah, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I should try something else. Maybe I should do what they're doing because what they're doing is working. And so what happens is you slowly begin to turn off who you are, and then you slowly begin to adopt other people's ways of life and living. And then you start telling yourself that that's the way that you're supposed to live. And so after a while, you start living this lie. Oh, I'm going to do it this way because this person has success. And so if this person has success, then I need to stick it out this way, because now what mattered to me is been suppressed. And what matters now is, as a priority for me, is what someone else has done to get their own personal success. And guys, I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth. You know, this whole journey to success is all about self-discovery. No one can beat you being you. Yes. Hey, Shonda. God gives you your gifts and you should follow yours and stir them the way that works. Yeah. So last week when I was in Houston and I went to Joel Osteen's church, one of the things that he talked about was use it or lose it. And he talked about God has given us all different talents, right? Some of us have more talents than others, but the key is that God gave you a talent. But there was, in the book, in the parable in Matthew 28, they talk about the man who gave 3 people talents. One got 5, one got 3, one got 1. The 5 and the 3, they doubled their talents, but the one with the 1 buried their talent. And so when they buried their talent, when he had buried his talent, and the owner came back and was like, "What did you do with the talent I gave you?" He was like, "Oh, I buried it so I can give it back to you." And he snatched it from him and gave it to the one with 5. And what Joel Osteen said is that we have to learn to use what God has given us. We cannot look and see, well, that person got 5. Why can't I do what they're doing? Because God has given them their talent. But God gave you yours because you have a specific gift with your talent to do something with it. And so I had to ask myself, Nicole, what have you buried? Which talents have you buried? What things are you sitting on? And of course, I got my personal revelation. But I want you guys to think about that. This whole journey, many of you guys are praying for being rich and you want a lot of money and you want the nice stuff. Guys, let me tell you something. All of this process you're going through in life is all about self-discovery, to get to a place where you understand who you are and you finally begin to surrender to that call on your life and you begin to live out your purpose. It doesn't matter how much money you make, because I promise you, Shailene did a great, go look up Shailene Johnson's podcast. Download the podcast app if you don't have it. Hey, Naomi. Oh, Naomi from that I was just with on Saturday. Hey, good to see you. Yeah. So download the podcast. One of the things that she talked about was the difference between your purpose, your passion, and your gifts. And one of the things that she talked about is passion is something that you are excited about right now in this season. Good to see you. Had a great time. Glad to know you guys made it back. Follow Dr. Markey, guys, who's speaking. We hung out, her and another young lady, Ruth, and I, on Saturday night. Here they met up with me and poured into me. We poured into each other Saturday. So, what she talked about was your passions is what you're excited about right now, right? So right now, I might be passionate about being a social media marketer, or I might be passionate about coaching volleyball, or I might be passionate about, I'm really into cars or something like that. But that passion can change. But what she said is you can honor your passions, but you can't have your passions without your purpose. Your purpose is why you are here, the impact that you are designed to have in the season of your life. Your purpose can continue to change, right? Your purpose, I have a different purpose from being a wife than I do have from being a mom, than I do have from being a business owner, right? I have different purposes in each of those aspects. But what she said is you do not want to be in position where you're gifted in something and you're purposeless in it. So in other words, I'm good at sales. But one of the things about being good in sales is salespeople are always going to make money. I just want y'all to know that. So if you think you hate sales, and you want to make a lot of money, guess what? You better learn this trade of sales, or else you'll always be wanting to be that